Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Of course, it's a blessed morning. Woke up refreshed, had a good rest, you heard me? And of course, you heard me. I had a hole in my teeth, so I've been kind of like, a little bit weary with the wordplay. And far as like, cause when you got a hole in your teeth, bro, it be serious, bro. But of course, you heard me. I'm blessed, you heard me, and still focused and still able to, deliver, you heard me? Through the grace of God, you heard me? And I'm gonna go here because I need to know this morning, you heard me? Because I gotta go here, bro, you heard me? Because the world need, everybody like good vibes. You heard me? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta ask yourself, is you a vibe killer or a vibe biller? I need to know this. Listen, bro. Is you a vibe killer or a vibe biller? You heard me? Because I know the difference between a winner and a loser. Me, you heard me? I know this. You heard me? Like, bro, let me tell you something, bro. I thank God every day, you hear me, for the daddy I had, because, he was a coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, by him was a coach. He used to be our coach, you heard me? And we played sports coming up. And I could tell you the difference between a winner and a loser, you heard me? Even when you playing a basketball game, you heard me? I might have had a game, look, I'm on fire. You heard me? Look, I'm coming down the court. Look, I was nice when I was young with that basketball. I could still play a little bit, but and I go so hard sometimes. Look, the other team will stop the game. Look, they gotta stop your momentum. You heard me? Look, they like, we gotta stop this. You heard me? You on fire. You see what I'm saying? So I know the difference between a winner and a loser. See, if you a vibe killer, you a loser. You heard? But if you a vibe biller, you a winner. You heard me? And winners make winners. Hey, man, yeah, man, listen, bro. See me? I'm totally different from people to where, like, they have people that really out here that can guide you in the right direction, put you in the right position and tell people, look, go over there and do that. See me? And listen, they not going to do that. Before they put you in the right direction, they'll send you in the direction where they know it's going to go down bad at. And look, in their mind, this going to work. You heard me? In their mind, you forgot your children got to come up under you, right? Somebody do that to your children, you going to want to kill them. What if somebody do that to your mama, mislead her, give her some bad medicine, she wind up dying or something? I'm talking about intentionally, you heard me? Because people are moving like this out here. They moving like they go this hard, just being evil. People don't know nothing you done been through. Nothing like, because they got people who feel like by them had went to school and got degrees, the good news you done told them, they feel like you don't deserve that. They feel like, man, he don't deserve that, you heard me? Whole time I deserve way more than that. If you really knew what I've been through, I'm talking about the injustice, the lying, the betrayal, the backstab. I just don't look like I've been through that. I just don't weigh nobody down with my sad story. You heard me? Because at the end of the day, you heard me? Listen, bro, I went through that, or I just know what it is now. You see where I'm at? It made me strong. It made me wiser. It made me lock in and tap in. Let me know. At the end of the day, you heard me? All you really got is God. That's all you really got, because people will switch up on you, boy. People don't care no more, boy. People don't got no conscience or nothing no more. You heard me? Man, people will switch up on you. And in the day they need you, they'll forget about everything they done you. They'll forget about everything like this. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good because I forgave you. You heard me? But don't expect me to come through, and I know you wouldn't have came through for me. You know what I'm saying? If I got it like that, I still do it. But don't be expecting nothing you ain't putting no work in with me. Don't stop expecting love from people you never showed love to. Stop doing that out here. That's like telling people, like, you better do that or I'm going to do that. Like, that's what that's telling people. And the whole time, get what? Man, you do better going on playing with the president's daughter than come and play with me. You heard me? Man, listen, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, a bully, that's the worst thing in the world to try to do me. I'm telling you, like, see, about me being a cool dude, all you gotta do is be cool with me. Like, if I think you a bully, slick side doing that, I'm gonna show you who you playing with. You heard me? I want you to go hard too. You heard me? I want you to go hard so I could kill your whole ego. Go play with your moan. You heard me? Any man of God ain't gonna feel nothing. Ain't he ready to stand up and die for it? You heard me? This just when you know you real with that. You ain't fearing nothing because you know God in control. You heard me? You keep coming play with me, I don't know what God gonna do you. I'm telling you, I man want to come in for destruction. I'm a vessel he used. But back to what I was saying. Is you a vibe killer or a vibe builder? You heard me? And we gonna know this by your wordplay. You know what I'm saying? From the abundance of the heart, the mouth will speak. You heard me? Let me go in the word. Proverbs 12th chapter, verse 18. He said, there's one, look what he said. There's one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. There's one whose rash words are like sword thrusts, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. You know, a bitter heart leads to bitter thoughts. You heard me? And when you got a bitter heart and you got bitter thoughts, your words are bitter. So they cut people. You tell people all kind of things, you heard me? But the tongue of the wise bring healing. You heard me? I'm going to step in your cipher. I'm going to let you know who it is, what it is, and I got you on the level you need to be on, floating. I did that to you so I could get a blessing and so you could go bless somebody else. Listen, I did that so I could get a blessing and you could go bless somebody else. You heard me? So I could keep the love flowing and keep the love going. But ask yourself again, are you a vibe killer or a vibe builder? You heard me? Because it's like that. That's how the universe puts you in certain situations. That's how the universe line your opportunities up, you heard me? You gotta want to see somebody else with something before God throw you something. You heard me? Stop letting people good news be your bad news. You heard me? Stop building up hatred toward people that you don't even know. And check yourself this morning, like really catch yourself. Say, what has this person done me for me to hate them like this? What made me go to war with a person I know nothing about? You heard me? What made me do all this here? Yeah, boy, I get it. I get it too. Because a lot of people, look, it's like this, dog. Like, it's scary, but every human being desires a level of importance. That's human nature. That's why the dude who created Facebook, he was a genius because he can make people feel important now. Yeah, that's your human nature. Everybody want to be important. You heard me? Everybody want to be accepted or be a part of something. You heard me? Even if it's bad. You heard me? See, I ain't one of them. See, I ain't got to be accepted. You heard me? If you want me to be real, I do the accepting and rejecting. I'm cool with you not messing with me. I'm cool with you don't like me. We're not alike. That don't mean we enemies. You'll go cut somebody's throat. I wouldn't. You'll play like you like somebody just for some money. I wouldn't. You heard me? You would do something in the dark you know you'd be ashamed of if it came to the light. I wouldn't. I'm the same one in the dark, in the light. And it is what it is. But it's like this. People envy that about you. So just because we not alike, don't mean we enemies. Just because you don't like me, don't mean we enemies. We just not alike. We different breed. See, we was raised different, so we way different. That's understanding each other. Okay, you do that. Oh, that's why you like that. Oh, your mom and your dad is slime balls. You can't help it. You making them proud being an evil person. See what I'm at? I get it. So I'm going here because this morning, watch your words. Watch your words. Start using your words to build people up. You heard me? Use your words wisely. You heard me? Build them up. You heard me? And watch what God do for you. You heard me? Start being wise. You heard me? Because your wisdom gonna reward you. The tongue of the wise brings healing. Amen? So build them up. Let them know what it is. All you got to do is come from the heart. I guarantee you they're going to feel you. Amen? So Ask yourself, are you a vibe killer or a vibe builder? The choice is yours. Stay up, stay focused, you hear me? I love all y'all. One.